What's up guys, I'm Win Masters and today we've got a little something different. We've got a GT RTS versus a GT Sensor LTS. So it's a 94 or a 93 and it's a 2025, quite the difference. So I bought this GT RTS-3 when I started mountain biking. This was probably a dream bike. Actually an LTS was my dream bike. So I was a little bit too late for the RTS, but many legends have won on this RTS. Nico Voglios, Rob Warner even rode one once. Julie Furtado won a lot of races on it. It's got a lot of championships to its name, and AI on Google tells me that this was one of the first real downhill bikes. So we're gonna see how it goes downhill today. It's got the Nolene NFR shock in there. Made in USA it says on it, so it must be good. Upgraded a couple of features on this bike. I've added a spank stem and bar. We had to get some more rise on there because the geometry of this bike really points downhill. Even when you're going along the flat, it feels like you're going downhill. So a bit more rise on there. Went for the Dakota Northern approach. We've got some ODI grips to try and take out some of the vibrations. And then we've got Conti Race King tires. They're probably the only 26 tire that Conti has that will really fit on this machine. And then yeah, we've got Yoshimura Chill Out SS pedals. So we're gonna be hooking up on the flats, doing it like 1993. Spec list on this bike. We've got Shimano GT XT. It still works just as good as it does on that one. I think we've had some bit of a break aftermarket purchase on here. We've got Diacomp SS7 levers with Shimano STX cantilever brakes, which are not really the nicest things, I'll be honest. And then we've got quite a big flat spot in that back wheel, so it's not ideal, I think, but it should go well. And then the RockShox Mag 21 fork. That was the dream fork at the time, and I actually had one of those forks on one of my first hardtails, but I do remember I bent them when I cased a jump, so I hope that I don't case any jumps today. And I think, what else have we got? We got the Dream wheel set. These were the Dream wheels at the time. They were the Mavic, I think it's 521 SUP. They were like the strongest wheels you could get at the time. And then I think we've got Shimano XT hubs. Can't go wrong. So yeah, quite a good setup, I think, this machine. And I'm kind of scared of the Shimano Dior LX cranks. They look really small. I've not seen a crank that's that narrow before for quite a while, and I can't remember riding cranks like that back in the day. And they'll be square taper as well, not spline. So yeah, pretty old school machine. It's one of the first full suspension bikes, so we'll see how it goes today. It's going to be interesting. Then I've got my custom painted by Fat Creations GT Sensor. It's a 2025 model, and it's been repainted to match a 1991 GT Karakoram paint job, which is pretty sick. They've done a good job. We've got the new Fox 36 on there, the brand new model. Only ridden it at Sea Otter so far, but it's been unreal. We've got full Shimano XTR, and then we've got spank bar stem. I like the Vibracore. It takes out all the vibrations, so it's the best handlebars. 31.8 30mm rise. We've got the Granite Designs tool in here. Just pop that out of there, and then you've got all the tools you need. Beautiful stuff. Granite, they do a good job. Hopefully we don't need the tools for the other machine. And then we've got Conti Magnetel rear tire, fast rolling. Cryptotel front tire, which is the new Enduro casing super soft that just came out. And as you remember, I delivered a pizza to Bernard Kerr with that tire in it. And then we've got some top secret prototype pedals on there. And that's pretty much my machine. Hope hubs, Crank Brothers carbon wheels, a Pro Logo Proxim saddle, Nimbo. And we've got the new Fox electric dropper, but I left the battery at home. So actually when I travel, I take the battery out of the bike box because sometimes they like to take batteries out of checked in luggage. So I didn't want to avoid that problem. That's why we've got no battery today. But yeah, that's pretty much my GT Sensor 2025 model. Not sure how it'll go up against the old 1993 model, but we'll see. That's what we're about to find out, and that's why we're here today. We're going to find out how the RTS-3 goes against the Sensor LTS. This is the LTS suspension platform, and this is the RTS suspension platform. And the team from Ancelotti reminded me that this bike is actually a pull shock, like the Ancelottis are. So yeah, there we go. We'll see how much pull the shock's got today. Let's go.
North to south, proxy.
38 seconds. Probably closer to 37, but my fingers weren't quick enough. We'll see how the RTS goes though. That was a good run. Whew. All right, so I've got the old school GT Dyno BMX shirt on. It's the only kind of old school GT shirt I could find in my wardrobe, so it kind of fits with the old school bike. And yeah, we've got flat pedals, we've got the Yoshimura Chilao SS's, Shimano shoes. We're going to be hooking up. I'm kind of nervous, I won't lie. Heading up for the race run. Not sure how I'm going to hold on to a full run on this horse, but we'll do our best and we'll see what it can do against the 2025 model. Oh! 44 seconds.
Oh my god, 6 seconds back.
Yeah, I was on a good run too. I hit a tree, clipped a tree as I was going past. I was a little bit bounced, and yeah, just ripped the corners. Only 6 seconds in it. 33 years and just 6 seconds. You've done well. You've done well. Good on you. To be honest, I'm pretty surprised that it was only 6 seconds in it. Meanwhile, it was a short track, 38 seconds, but that's a pretty close margin for a bike that's 33 years older. It did feel a lot more sketchy. I was on the edge. I actually clipped a tree over here and had to go back online. It was a bit of a moment, and whereas the other one I felt completely safe the whole time. But it's pretty good performance really, and I'll give it to it. It really rips the corners with that low angle and real low. I'm just lucky that I put the high-rise handlebars on there, otherwise I don't think I'll be able to do some of those drops. You just feel a lot more sketchy on it, so I'd say 33 years of bike technology has done us well, but you can still go fast on an RTS-3. And there's a reason Nico Vulliers, Julie Furtado won a few races on it. And Rob Warner rode one once too, but I don't know if he won any races. But hell of a machine, we'll give it to it. It survived that track. It did make some horrible sounds, but it's still alive, and we're gonna go and see how it goes at the dirt jumps now. Just for a little bonus section, we're off to the dirt jumps. Let's go. All right, so we're here at the S4P Trails, and we're gonna see what this RTS-3 has in store for us on the dirt jumps. Not sure how it'll go because the angles are a little bit old school, but we'll see. Let's go. Oh, lucky I've got all those gears to get up the climbs. 21 speeds I think this one has. Here we go. Oh my God! I pulled the brake, but I couldn't hold on to the horse.